Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today I'm going to do a real quick pre-series announcement video before I actually get started with my next part to my Let's Mostly Play of Evo Pop. Well, I ain't gonna take too long to actually discuss this. However, there's at least 2 or 3 very important things I want to go ahead and really quickly tell you about. For one, I didn't do it the day that it ended, but, oh my gosh, it's hard to actually see it on here. The scoring sheet is actually, well, I don't have it with me right now, but the scoring sheet that we did the last time I did this series is on top of the refrigerator, and I'll be getting it down probably at the end of today's session and going through the results with you guys, because I have another scoring sheet right here, but it's a scoring sheet of the week. I actually forgot to put the day on like a moron. I'll do that after I end off this video. But, yeah. There's only 2 of us I need to go and really make, guys. Like I said, I wasn't going to spend that long making this video. I just wanted to make sure it didn't take up too much time when I actually did record something. For one, this dude is down here again. My little buddy Toto. You may wonder why the frick he is down here. Well, it's to hopefully prevent my anger. You guys know that during these videos, especially when I play certain games, I get so livid and irritated at every little thing. I'm hoping that if I can stop myself and look at Toto for a minute, or even be able, if I'm not in a throwing mood, quickly grabbing him and looking at him or hugging on him, hopefully that'll stop my anger. And that's the best reason why he's down here. So, yeah, he's willing to try helping me. He's actually been down here since yesterday, but I didn't get the chance to record last night like I wanted to, so I'm doing it right now while I'm not tired and everything else. But unfortunately, the last announcement I gotta make is actually some very bad news, or some very worrisome news. I've been running into an issue with Castle Crush. For some reason, earlier today, it disconnected me from Facebook. And now, every time we try logging back into Facebook, it says, app not active, and that the app has been deactivated and needs to be reactivated before you can log in through Facebook again. Now, here's the thing. I've already got also synced with my Game Center account and my, Apple account and all that stuff, and now I got the same thing on my Android devices too, except instead of being connected through Apple or anything like that, it's connected through my Google account. However, I kind of struggle with trying to get that to flip and work. Now, this has me worried, because if Facebook doesn't start working and something happens to any of my devices, I may lose everything that I've ever earned in Castle Crush. And if you guys remember the old videos where I started playing Castle Crush to get to the Dragon Phoenix and all that stuff, you may remember how much I talked about how much I struggle with this game. Castle Crush is one of them games that's very difficult to actually pull off a win in. But especially now, because all people want to do for fun is use rushing strategies, which makes it impossible to do certain things like keep my Phoenix or Dragon alive. My Dragon's a lot easier to keep alive when he's not getting overwhelmed by everything, but generally, it still ain't perfectly easy. I want to go and let you know real quick, guys, that we've been, like I said, I've been having a lot of problems with Castle Crush on Facebook right now. I'm hoping that nothing happens with it. Oh, dadgummit. Okay, the announcement's been on long enough. It's only been 4.5 minutes, but I don't want to waste too much time anyway. What are you doing, Mail? And why am I talking so fast? Ooh. Oh my gosh. How dare you scare me? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry for anybody that loud noise scared y'all. My mother grabbed a giant glass bottle and it like hit something, like a clinging sound. I'm sorry I have to cover up the camera, but let's just say she doesn't like being seen on camera, so I'm trying to cover up the camera if I can. But let me go ahead and make this clear again, because this is the most worrisome announcement of all of them. I don't know what I'm going to do if Castle Crush messes up. Like I said, I have connected through a whole bunch of different accounts, but I don't know how you easily sign into them from another device like an iPad. Google accounts are a lot easier for me to be able to figure out, because all you gotta do is just connect through the actual Google account. So, yeah. Um, but here's the issue. Because of the problems we've been having, I actually tried downloading the game on my phone. Note, guys, we are never going to play the game on a phone, because do you guys honestly think we'll have you guys think you can easily see this thing on a phone? I can tell you, you will not be able to easily see that if we go for it on a phone. But I did the same thing with Snake Rolls, guys, is to make sure that we don't run into an issue. And I can actually make sure that, well, if worse comes to worse and the iPad breaks and my tablet somehow breaks, well, we have a way of still having the save file. My best fear is that we won't be able to reconnect it back to where we were. Like, my biggest fear with this is that we'll lose everything I earned. Remember, guys, the Dragon Fence means a lot to me. You guys may think that I overreacted in this game for no particular reason, but like I said, just like I did with the dinosaurs and Dino Bash, my Pokemon and Pokemon games, or anything like that, them troops, them two especially, mean a lot to me. And they're like my own sons or daughter. Yes, kind of like Pokemon. They mean the same to me as a certain Pokemon like Fragger does. And if something can get, if a troop in a game like that can have the same amount of love that I have for Feraligatr, that tells you how good of how much I think that troop is, or how cool that troop is to me. That Dragon Fence fits the bill perfectly. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get everything set up, and I'll see you guys in just a few minutes whenever we go ahead and do part 727 to my Let's Mostly Play Vivo Pop. I'll have everything set up, and hopefully everything will be ready to go. So, I'll see you guys in a few minutes.